Whether it's for maritime safety or in popular culture, there's always been a fascination about the role of the lighthouse keeper. And we believe our next guest is the longest-serving lighthouse keeper in Australia.
Now, for 25 years, Paul Sofilas has lived as a lighthouse keeper and guide at Cape Leeuwin, Australia's most southwesterly point. He's met Oscar-winning film directors. He's done more than 2 million steps up and down that lighthouse during his time there. And Paul joins us now live from Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse in Western Australia. Paul, great to talk to you. All I could think of was that children's series, Round the Twist. Is it like living in a real life Round the Twist?
Yeah, well, it's a pretty amazing place. You can see the Cape behind me, so you got the 2 coasts, 2 oceans, so it's a pretty unique geographic position. Gets pretty wild at times, but it's still working. A lot of ships go past, so, you know, you got to keep an eye on that light. It's automatic now, but, you know, sometimes there's a storm, there's lightning, there's thunder. A couple of times I've looked out, the light's not on, so I chuck on the raincoat, grab the torch, walk through the rain, you know, go and check it out. So, yeah, it's all pretty exciting, pretty adventurous.
All right, Paul, tell us about your day-to-day routine. Is it as lonely as the movies would make it out to be?
No, well, it can be, you know, it can be as lonely as you want it, but, you know, there's a pretty amazing environment, so you never really feel like you're alone because there's a change in weather, whales in winter, you know, there's lots happening around the place. And then you get to people coming to visit, you know, for tours from all around the place, all sorts of people. Yeah, so you start the day, you check out what the weather's going to do because that's a big impact on the day. But you get to meet some amazing people and then you get to reflect on where you are and how lucky you are, or I am, to be here. Yeah. So, yeah, each day is pretty different, but yeah, it's really cool.
Such a beautiful spot to be at too. What's the craziest thing that you've seen in 25 years?
Well, I would say craziest I've been involved with. Have you ever heard of an earth burger?
No.
No, what's that?
Probably. Well, a few years ago, a lady contacted me from the US and she said, have you heard of an earth burger? And I said, no. She said, well, it was through an email or a message. So what I had to do was go up one night, just on dark, get a bread roll and put it upside down on the ground. And she's in Ohio on the other side of the world at exactly the same time, putting a patty, salad and burger top on the ground. So there I am with a picture. The lighthouse is behind, the earth is the burger in between the bread rolls. And we did it at the same time. And I'm standing there thinking, wow, there's someone on the other side of the earth finishing off the burger. And I had to do it because when she contacted me, she said, I know you put beetroot in your burgers in Australia, and I'm putting beetroot in it. So I thought, well, I've got to do that.
But that is awesome.
It was pretty crazy, pretty wild.
I love it that you're there thinking in that moment there's somebody on the other side of the earth that's as nuts as I am. How wonderful. Thank you for telling us about your wonderful life there. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
No, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
What an utter delight.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to try that. Yeah.